Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's me again, Golden Blued. Hey, if you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe button. We're on our way to 5,000 subscribers, but we can't do it without you. And today is my birthday. For real, today is my birthday. I am turning 39. I know. I don't look it. But yes, I am turning 39. So what's my birthday present? Well, my birthday present is another video for you. That's right. I don't stop even for my birthday, and I can guarantee you I will do a video tomorrow whenever it's Christmas Day. So my birthday present, a video for you guys, absolutely. And today we're talking about the best team in Florida, and it looks like that UCF is the best team in Florida. They had a chance to go head-to-head against Florida. We know Florida State is terrible. Miami not all that great. So UCF playing arguably the second best team in Florida, and that's the Gators. And they beat them 29-17. Congratulations to the Knights. You are the best team in Florida right now. There's no doubt about it. You finished the season 9-4. Great win in the Gasparilla Bowl. And actually, you know, at halftime, Florida was leading this game 10-9, and they were keeping it sloppy, which is what they needed to do to beat UCF. But UCF found their own, got the lead, stretched the lead, and did indeed beat Florida. Florida finished the season 6-7. A losing record. I predicted Florida to finish 4th. I knew they were going to take a step back this year, but I didn't know it was going to be this big of a step back. It was a whopper. The quarterback battle. Quarterback Mikey Keene for Central Florida, 14 for 22, 144 yards, 1 touchdown. Not all that great. But the quarterback for Florida, even worse. Emory Jones, 14 for 36, 171 yards. This was a tough, ugly game to watch. But Central Florida got the win. Central Florida had way more offensive yards, 436, and Florida only had 376. So the seasons for both of these teams went completely the opposite. Central Florida kind of got off to a slow start. Florida got off to a pretty good start, and Central Florida finished hot. Florida finished ice cold. All right, so for Central Florida, here's what their season looked like. Boise State at home, that was a win, 36-31. Bethune-Cookman at home, 63-14, that was a win. Then they lost at Louisville, 42-35. Lost at Navy, 34-30. Yikes, that's a bad loss. A win at East Carolina, 20-16. And then, of course, a loss to number 3 Cincinnati, 56-21. Here's where their season turned around. A win against Memphis, 24-7. A win at Temple, 44-7. A win against Tulsa, 14-10. They did lose at SMU, 55-28. But then a win against UConn, 49-17. A win against USF, 17-13. And then the win against Florida in the Gasparilla Bowl, 29-17. Great season for Central Florida, 9-4. Florida, a nightmare of a season. Very big nightmare that they couldn't wake themselves up from. Well, they started off the season halfway decent. They get a win against FAU, 35-14. A win at USF, 42-20. A loss to number 1 Alabama, but only 31-29. That's a pretty good showing. And then a win against Tennessee, 38-14. And Tennessee turned out to be a pretty good team. After that, a loss at Kentucky, 20-13, but Kentucky, we all know, turned out really, really good. And then a win against Vanderbilt, 42-0. After that, that's when the real nightmare began. A loss at LSU, 49-42. A loss against number 1 Georgia, 34-7. A loss at South Carolina, 40-17. They got the win against FCS Samford, 70-52, but even that was crazy. Loss at Missouri, 24-23. They did get the win against Florida State, barely, 24-21. And then, of course, the loss to UCF, 29-17. So UCF finished their season winning 6 out of the last 7. It's a pretty hot finish to their season. But Florida ended up losing 5 out of their last 7. So a nightmarish end of their season. And honestly, if you're a longtime subscriber, you already know me by now. I am going to point and laugh at Florida. I tried to warn you that you were going to be bad this year. Oh, no, Golden Blued. We have trust in Emory Jones. He showed some life whenever he got some playing time. I was like, what were you looking at? What were you looking at? Kyle Trask was the savior of Florida, and Dan Mullen wasted him. He ended up with 4 losses with one of the greatest offenses in the 2020 college football season. I knew Emory Jones was a big step down. I think everybody knew. Florida fans had that faith. Well, I tried to warn you, you didn't believe me, and this is what you get. Me kind of laughing and pointing, telling Florida fans that I told you so, because I did tell you so. Now, I don't laugh in other people's misery, but I did try to warn you, and you didn't want to have anything to do with it. Maybe next time you'll start listening to Gold and Blue Dude on that one. And of course, Dan Mullen was fired this year, right in the middle of the season. I honestly didn't see that one happening because Florida actually extended Dan Mullen after he wasted the talent he had last year. I was like, don't do it, Florida. Why did you do that? That was insane. You didn't listen to me. What happened? You ended up having to fire him. Probably a bigger buyout because you extended him. So in my books, it is official. UCF, the best team in the state of Florida when it comes to college football. Congratulations. You know what? I had a feeling this was going to happen one day, but not this soon. UCF is one of the best brands out there. They have the biggest on-campus student body there is. They're headed into the Big 12. I'm telling you, they're on the up and up. And Florida, complete opposite. They're in a tailspin down into oblivion. But Florida has a good brand to where they can bounce back. But right now, dog days. You're in the nightmare days. You're in the down in the valley days. Law of averages will pick you back up, but right now it is not good to be a Florida fan. Oh, and another late birthday present for Gold and Blue Dude: the Hawaii Bowl, the only bowl on my birthday, canceled. Hawaii had to opt out of the Hawaii Bowl, so there is no bowl on my birthday. It is what it is. I mean, I wasn't really looking forward to that bowl anyways. It was two teams that barely qualified to get to bowls. But thoughts and prayers out to the Hawaii football players and the Hawaii football team. They had to opt out because of COVID, and we're going to see a lot of that, guys. We're going to see a lot of that. We already saw Texas A&M. They had to opt out of the Gator Bowl, and they replaced Texas A&M with mighty Rutgers in the Gator Bowl. So what a Gator Bowl that's going to be. Wake Forest, the ACC champs. And then there's Rutgers, 5-7. Didn't even qualify to get to a bowl, but it's a fact. They are taking the place of Texas A&M, so should be a shootout. No, it's not going to be a shootout. It's going to be a beatdown. I know the underdog role is an invigorating role to play, and Rutgers was not even expected to play a bowl. But that's another thing. They probably haven't even been practicing because they weren't expected to be in a bowl. So they got to get some practices in. Unexpected travel to the Gator Bowl down in Jacksonville. So This game could be getting ugly real fast, or maybe Rutgers pulls the stunner of all stunners in any bowl in the history of bowls. That could happen as well. So a lot of storylines going on, and I expect more bowls to be canceled because COVID is on the rise right now. COVID cases are through the roof, and teams will be opting out. The question is, which bowls? Hopefully not the playoffs. That's all I got for you for this show. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you on my next show.